good evening and welcome to the Weslaco High School Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Donna Lady Redskins and your Weslaco Lady Wildcats. This is a district contest for this ball club, and of course K-West bringing this to you tonight. Donna will begin with the serve, and that's Calista Nino, the senior, with the serve for the Lady Redskins. Great job by the Wildcats to bring it back, and of course a little confusion on the side of the Lady Redskins, and that goes down. It's a point for your Lady Wildcats. 1-0, they get things started. Elena Lopez, the sophomore, will be serving for your Lady Wildcats. Second shot goes across, but a good job by J-Fig to get low, get that one back across. And again, she gets low, but this time she's got to get it over and cannot. A great effort, and also great hustle on the side there by Elena Espinosa to keep it in play, but just could not get it back across, and that's a point for the Lady Redskins. 1-1 is your score, and now serving Brianna Duran. Bump, set, spike. Good shot there from Micaela Perales, but a little too long, and point for the Lady Redskins. 2-1, Lady Redskins on top. Brianna Duran with the serve. Back row. Good job there by Valdez. Again, Perales this time just bumps it across. Second shot from Garcia goes over to the Lady Wildcats. Cross set. Good job there by Espinosa. This shot's got to get across. Lady Redskins do a great job in getting it over. Middle set for Perales. She pushes it over, and the Lady Redskins off the net, able to get a great play. And the Lady Wildcats as well coming right back. Good shot there by the Lady Wildcats as they get that one over. A little bit out of the reach of the Lady Redskins, and now we are tied at 2. Elena Espinosa, the sophomore, now serving for your Lady Wildcats. That is an ace. Little open area right in the middle of the court. The libero, Calista Nino, diving for it, but just could not reach it. 3-2, Lady Wildcats on top. Espinosa with the serve to the back row. Good block up on top. Micaela Perales and Elena Lopez getting up there with the block. Point Lady Wildcats, 4-2, they lead. Espinosa continues to serve. Third shot's got to get across. It does. Second shot over by Lopez, and it's a carry on the Lady Redskins. 5-2, Lady Wildcats on top by 3. It's the sophomore Lopez with the serve. First shot right into the net, and that's another point for your Lady Wildcats. They now lead 6-2. Once again, Lady Lopez, with the serve. And they're going to charge her with the foul, and it's going to go over to the Lady Redskins, as she missed the opportunity to serve for the second time. 3-6 is the score. Lady Redskins down by 3. It's Erica Garcia with the serve. Illegal rotation on the side of the Lady Wildcats. Point Lady Redskins cutting into that lead, now trailing only by 2. 4-6. Erica Garcia with the serve. Goes to the back row. Good set. Good spike. Putting it down is Ambrosia Peña, otherwise known as Brody. Her freshman year, Coach Gomez mispronounced her name, called her Brody, and that just kind of stuck. And so now she is known by everyone else as Brody. Serve from your Lady Wildcats. That is a point for your Lady Wildcats. And it's Micaela Perales with the serve for your Lady Wildcats. Here she comes again with the serve. That's an ace as that falls. Sometimes when you're positioned just a little too far into the court, your judgment gets the best of you. And it happened there, 9-4, Lady Wildcats on top. Perales with the serve. Here's the set. Big swing from Matthews. Second shot at the net. Good job by Peña. Brody Peña with a very heads-up play at the net. Saw that there was an open area on the court. Put it right there, and now your Lady Wildcats up 10-4. Timeout called on the court. We're going to take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat volleyball right here on K-West. For your Lady Wildcat lead is 6. It's the junior Micaela Perales with the serve. Libero Nino. That is a great shot from Lawson. Got the Lady Wildcats backpedaling. And so they pick up a point. Trailing now only by 5-10. And they'll send Amira Matthews back to serve. First shot right back to Matthews. Set as wide. 11-5, Lady Wildcats on top by 6. Substitutions being made. Carmen Perez along with Carissa Perez coming onto the court. And Carissa, the senior, will go back to serve. Goes to the back to Nino. They'll set it down here to the bottom of your screen to Torres. Good job by Juarez in the back row. They set it across court. Sending it across are the Lady Wildcats, and that one is in. J-Fig trying to track it down. Just a little too far for her to reach. And it falls in the court of play, and it's a point for the Lady Redskins. 6-11, they are trailing. And it's Serena Crawford with the serve to the back row to Juarez. They'll set it up to Carmona. Into the net, point, Lady Redskins. 7-11. Crawford with the serve. Good job there by Perez. Second shot across from Perez. That one off the net, but Perez with a great diving effort keeps it in play. Juarez, third shot, got to get it across. She does. They'll set it up, and it's a push from Nino. I'm sorry, not Nino, from Duran, and she finds a blank spot in the back row, and now they cut into the lead, now trailing only by 3, 8-11, and number 8 is serving Crawford. Crawford to the back row to Juarez. Great shot from Carmona, the second shot over. That one is short, and it's a point for your Lady Wildcats. 12-8, they lead. Brody Peña back to serve. Nino, middle set. Big swing. Good job by Perez to keep it in play. Nino, Perez, and a big swing from Carmona. Lady Redskins ready for that one. And Brody Peña sends the first shot right back across. Great job by Carmona at the net as she was a little too close, only had one play, and that was to send it right back, and she did. This time she gets that one to fall, And that's a kill for her, and it's 13-8. Lady Wildcats on top. Carmona, the sophomore, in her first appearance on the varsity squad, really making her presence known. Peña with the serve. Nino, third shot, got to get across. She does. Perez back row. Set it across. And that's going to be Espinosa. Back row, long. Point, Lady Wildcats. They're up 14-8. It's Brody Peña with the serve. Middle set, back to Nino, back row spike. Good job by Perez. I'm sorry, good job by Peña trying to get to that one, as she had to reach out for that one. Couldn't get it in play, but great effort anyway. Point for the Lady Redskins. 9-14 they trail, and they'll send America Valdez onto the court. Valdez is a prankster on this squad. Got a little story to share with you in just a little bit about that. Second shot gets across, but a great job by J-Fig, but that one sails long and wide, and it's a point for the Lady Redskins. 10-14. Lady Redskins trailing. Lawson with the serve. All the way to the back row, and that's Perez. Second shot from Carmona goes over. Great job on that spike save from America Valdez. That one was coming hard. Again, Valdez with a great save. This time it's Espinosa sending it across. At the net is Garcia. J-Fig cannot keep it in play, goes out of play, and it's a point for the Lady Redskins. The lead is 3. Lady Wildcats on top, 14-11. Lawson with the serve. Perez. Valdez. Fig sends it over. Second shot across from Crawford. They'll set it up all the way to the side to Valladares, a freshman. Second shot goes over. They'll set it in the middle to Carmona. Carmona pushes it over. Second shot across from the Lady Redskins. Off the net as it was out, as the referee tells us. Point Lady Redskins, cutting into that lead, now trailing only by 2, 12-14. Timeout called on the court. We'll be right back.
Before David Lozano started practicing law, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. He participated in UIL athletics. He was a regional qualifier. He earned college credits through the dual enrollment program. After high school, he attended the University of Texas before graduating from St. Mary's School of Law. Now he helps people in need as an attorney. WISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For David Lozano, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
12-14. Lady Redskins down by 2. Lawson with the serve to the back row to Valdez. Middle set. Great job at the net, but they're going to say Espinosa went into the net, so that's a point for the Lady Redskins, now trailing only by 1. Lawson with the serve. To the back row to Perez. They'll set it up to Espinosa. Breaking it is Lawson. That's J-Fig. Setting it up to Perez. She sends it over. Across behind, that is Dudan for the Lady Redskins. But a great job defensively by the Lady Wildcats as they keep it in play. And that's a kill by the Lady Redskins. And we are all knotted up at 14. All is the score. Crawford serving. To the back row to J-Fig. Second shot from Espinosa goes over. They'll set it up. Got to get it across. They do. J-Fig again. Perez, middle bump. A great block at the net by Torres. as Carmona comes with the big swing, but just the block by the Lady Redskins. And now a point from the Lady Redskins gives them the lead, 15-14. Crawford serving. To the back row to Perez. Espinosa, little push over. There's going to be a third shot. Got to get it across. I counted wrong. They do get it across. This time it's J-Fig sending it to the back row. Middle set. Good job there by Valdez. J-Fig with the third shot gets it across. They'll set it up. And a great block by Carmona. Back row. Valdez off the rafters. Got to get it over. What great hustle from Perez, Carmen Perez, and Carissa Perez. Great volley from the Lady Wildcats. Valdez, Perez. Point. Lady Redskins. They're going to call a double hit on the Lady Wildcats. Great volley there. Great effort. Great hustle. 16-14, Lady Wildcats on top. I'm sorry, Lady Redskins on top by 2. Perez in the middle, setting it up. Espinosa bringing it across. Point, Lady Wildcats, as that's a double hit on the Lady Redskins. 15-16, they trail by 1. They'll send the libero, J-Fig, back to serve. Or J-Fog, as they now call her. Good serve. Second shot set. They're going to say double hit. 16 all. J-Fog with the serve. Great job there by the Lady Redskins. That's Emily Torres keeping it alive. And of course Espinosa for Lady Wildcats doing the same. Second shot over. Valdez sending it across, but that's going to be wide. Great hustle there from Valdez. We were talking about her being the prankster. She's notorious for hiding and coming up and scaring Coach Gorena. That's Calista Nino with the serve. 17-16, Lady Redskins leading. In the middle, that's Perez along with Perales with the block. A carry on the side of your Lady Wildcats, and that's a point for the Lady Redskins. They are up by 2, 18-16. Nino with the serve. J-Fig breaking the serve. Perez with the set. Perales, big swing, block, into the net. And that's another point for the Lady Redskins. 19-16, they are up by 3. Nino with the serve. Misplayed there by Perez. And now they are up by 4, 20-16. Nino will continue to serve. Second shot over. They'll set it up. Great job there by Espinosa. They'll set it up to Perales. She can't get it over. 21-16, Lady Redskins on top. They now lead by 5. At one point they trailed. We've been back to ties twice. And now Lady Redskins up 21-16. Timeout on the court. We'll be right back right here on K-West. Calista Nino serving for the Lady Redskins, and they lead 21-16. Valdez with the break of the serve, and that's a double hit And it's 22-16, Lady Redskins on top. Nino serving. Valdez. Misplayed there by Lopez. 23-16 is now the score. Nino serving. Perez. That one sent across by Valdez, and it's out of play, and now it's 24-16. Set point here for the Lady Redskins. Valdez, second shot over, a double hit, and that's the first set. And that first set will go to the Lady Redskins. They get the first one, 25-16. Well, something we didn't see during the COVID days was the changing of the sides in volleyball. Now we are back to doing that, so you'll see the Lady Wildcats on the right side of your screen as we start set number 2. Lady Redskins won the first set, 25-16. Lady Lopez with the serve. That is out. Point Lady Wildcats. 1-0 as we start set number 2. Lady Lopez with the serve. All the way to the back row. They'll set it up to Nino. Back row spike. Can't be handled by the Lady Wildcats. And now we are tied at 1. Brianna Duran, the senior for the Lady Redskins, will go back to serve. Back row to J-Fig. They go right back to her. Third shot, she got to get it across. She bumps it over. Set to Matthews, and that is a kill. And a little tumbling celebration on the court by the Lady Redskins. I'd never seen that before. 2-1, they are up. Duran with the serve. In the middle to Valdez. Perales sends it across. Second shot over, dead spot on the court. The Lady Redskins found it, and now they are up 3-1. Duran serving. Back to Perez, and that goes into the net. Point Lady Redskins. They are up early, 4-1 here in the second set. Duran with the serve. Valdez couldn't handle that one. It's now 5-1. Duran with the serve. Into the net, point Lady Wildcats. Trailing by 3, 2-5. Brody Pena coming onto the court. And Elena Espinosa, the sophomore, goes back to serve. That one couldn't be handled by the Lady Redskins. 3-5. Lady Wildcats trailing by 2. Espinosa with the serve. That's an ace. 4-5. Lead cut down to 1. Espinosa with the serve. Back to Nino. They'll set it up to Matthews. Good play at the net. They'll set it up. Great job there by Peña to get it over. Lady Redskins trying to push it across, and it goes wide. And now we are tied at 5. Espinosa with the serve. Second shot across. They're going to say double hit. Lady Wildcats now on top, 6-5. Espinosa continues to serve for your Lady Wildcats. Set it up for Nino. Sends it to the back row, can't be played. And now we are tied at 6. Erica Garcia for the Lady Redskins with the serve. Goes back to J-Fig. That one is blocked. 7-6. Lady Redskins lead by 1. Erica Garcia serving. Good job by J-Fig. Second shot goes over. They find an empty spot. And that's a point for you, Lady Wildcats. They are now tied at 7. We talked about J-Fig and how they call her J-Fog. Well, in a group text or a text that they were sending out a message, they misspelled her name, put J-Fog, and the emoji came out. They continued with that, sent the emoji along with the J-Fog spelling. And that's served by Perales, goes into the net. Lady Redskins with the point, 8-7. So the girls saw that, saw the emoji, and now they call her J-Fog. Matthews with the serve. Third shot got to get over, and Juarez does a good job making sure it does. Takes all the guessing out of it. Couldn't be played by the Lady Wildcats as it came back from the Lady Redskins. And now the Lady Redskins lead is 2, 9-7. Matthews with the serve. Goes back to Juarez. They'll set it up. Carmona, third shot, gets it over. Set it to Matthews. Good job by the Lady Wildcats. And Carmona has to make sure it gets across. She does. This time the Lady Redskins find a dead spot on the court, get that one to fall, and they're up by 3, 10-7. Matthews serving. Back row to Juarez. Second shot over by Lopez. Pushed across by Lady Redskin. J-Fig had to extend herself for that one. Gets it across. And a great job by Carmona at the net to block it. But as she tried to recover, touches the net. And it's a point for the Lady Redskins. And now they are up 11-7. Matthews serving. Juarez. Lopez. That one sent long by Brody Peña. 12-7 is now the score. 5-point lead for the Lady Redskins. 12-7. Matthews serving. Juarez. Second shot from Peña gets across. That one goes into the net. 8-12, Lady Wildcats trailing. Carissa Perez comes onto the court. She'll go back to serve. Back row to Nino. Second shot goes over, falls. 13-8, Lady Redskins on top. Substitution by your Lady Wildcats. Elena Espinosa comes back onto the court. Serena Crawford will be serving for the Lady Redskins. Back row. They'll set it up to Peña. She gets it across. Valdez tries to play that one. And a great job by the Lady Wildcats playing it off the rafters. They send it over, but a little too long. As Espinosa got that one a little high, it went up to the rafters, but the Lady Wildcats got a chance to play it, but send it long. Point for the Lady Redskins. They're up 14-8. Set up to Peña. She can't get that one across. 15-8. Timeout called on the court. We'll take one as well. 15-8. Lady Redskins on top of the Lady Wildcats. We'll be right back. Crawford serving for the Lady Redskins. They are up 15-8. So here's the serve from Crawford. To the back to Espinosa, and it goes right over. Double hit. Point Lady Wildcats. 9:15. They are trailing, and they'll send Brody Peña back to serve. Brody's still undecided what college she wants to go to, hoping to get some kind of scholarship, whether it be in volleyball or softball. She is a multi-sport athlete. Pushed across. Good job by Lopez to keep it alive. Brody Peña sends it over. Send it up in the middle to Torres, and that one gets over. 16-9. Substitution on the side of your Lady Wildcats. Lopez and Valdez back on the court. Lawson back to serve for the Lady Redskins. Back row to Lopez. Set it up. Good shot from Espinosa. 10-16. Lady Wildcats trailing by 6 here in the second set. If you're just joining us, Redskins took the first set 25-16. J. Fig back to serve. J. Fig, also a multi-sport athlete, plays softball. An outfielder for the Lady Wildcats. Her serve goes long. And now the Lady Redskins up by 7, 17-10. Calista Nino now serving. Valdez, Lopez, Perales. Nino with the save. In the middle. That one's got to get over. It does not. Great attempt there by Lopez to try to keep it alive, but just too far into the net. And now the Lady Redskins up by 8, 18-10. Nino serving. Valdez, Lopez, Perales. Lady Redskins with the set to Nino. Into the net, point, Lady Wildcats. 11-18. Elvira Perez comes onto the court. And they'll send a Lady Lopez back to serve. That's Nino. Second shot across. And a great job by Espinosa with the anticipation. Sends it right back at the net. Good block from Perez and Perales. They keep it alive. Matthews pushes it over. J-Fig, second shot across. They'll set it up to Nino. Back row spike, and that's long. 12-18. Lady Wildcats trailing by 6. Lopez serving. Back row to Perez. Second shot over. Lopez. Good job there. They'll set it up to Perales. Bump. Garcia got to get it across. She does. Good hustle there in the front by Perez. First shot go right across. At the net. Good play by Perales, but it's a double hit. Back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Redskins, 19-12. Brianna Duran with the serve. Good job there by Perales as she gets it over. What hustle by Espinosa. She just extends herself over the ground to keep it alive. And that's out. (13-19). Brody Peña back on the court. Espinosa serving. Into the net. (20-13), 7-point lead once again for the Lady Redskins. They'll send Erica Garcia, the junior, back to serve. In the middle to Juarez. Great job there by Lopez as she had to track that one down and keep it in play. What play by Brody Peña. Second shot over. Hustling is Juarez again. Great play at the net by Perales. Setting it up to Peña. And Peña with a kill. 14-20. Substitution, Alina Carmona back on the court. Micaela Perales back to serve. They'll set it up to Matthews. Matthews into the net. 15-20. Lady Wildcats chipping into that lead, trailing by 5. Micaela Perales serving. The junior. Second shot deep. Great hustle there by Lopez. And the Lady Wildcats keep it in play. This time the Lady Redskins find a little vacant area on the court, put it there nicely, and now lead by 6, 21-15. Matthews with the serve. Illegal rotation on the side of the Lady Wildcats. Point Lady Redskins, 22-15. Matthews serving. J-Fig, Lopez, Peña. Second shot across from Duran. They'll set it up on the side to Perez. Great return from the Lady Redskins, and the Lady Wildcats send it right back. Little dink attempt doesn't get over, and that's a point for your Lady Wildcats. They continue to claw into the lead. Now trailing by 6, 16-22. Perez Carmen back onto the court. Back to J-Fig. Perez with the set. Peña sends it over. Second shot over. Good job by Juarez anticipating that one. Peña sends it across. Lady Redskins, great play. Digging it off the court. Setting it up to Peña with a big swing. Calisto Nino with the save. Little dink across by Lawson. And now the Lady Redskins back on top. 23-16. Back on top by 7 is what I meant to say there. Crawford back to serve. Juarez, Lopez, Peña. Second shot back over by the Lady Redskins. Juarez, J-Fig, and Brody. Juarez with the break. Good job by Peña to send it across on the second shot. They'll set it up. And a block attempt from Carmona, unsuccessful. And now that is set point for the Lady Redskins, 24-16. Crawford with the serve. Back row to J-Fig. Lopez. Peña. Back row, Nino. Third shot, got to get across. And Torres gets it across, and that's a point. And the set for the Lady Redskins. Once again, they win by a score of 25-16. So they take set number 2. So the Lady Redskins lead 2-0 here in this one. 25-16, 25-16. We'll be back with the third set right here on K-West. My leg's falling asleep.
Before Christine McCleary was a physical therapist, she was an honor student at Weslaco ISD, played sports, and was a cheerleader. She graduated from Ohio State University, then physical therapy school at Texas State University. Now she is Dr. Christine McCleary at Triumph Therapy and part of the clinical faculty at UTRGV School of Medicine. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Christine McCleary, WISD was the right choice.
We go to the third set here at the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium. The Lady Redskins take the first two, 25-16. Calista Nino will serve as we begin set number 3. Good job by Peña. Perales sends it over. They'll set it up down here to Garcia. J-Fig with the save. This goes to Espinosa. Nino keeps it in play. Pushed across. Peña will set it up to Espinosa. Nino again here to the bottom to Garcia. Peña with a good play on that one. And J-Fig sets it up to Espinosa. And the Lady Redskins continue to play it well. And J-Fig off the ground. Peña again sets it up to Espinosa. Good job there. Great hustle from Lady Lopez. Matthews. And that's Espinosa. They'll get it right back to her. From the ground is Lawson. Espinosa again. Garcia was ready for that one. Second shot over, but it's Lopez diving, keeping it in play, and your Lady Wildcats on that long volley get the first point of set number 3. 1-0. Valdez comes onto the court. Going back to serve is Lady Lopez. Second shot across. Lopez. And again, the Lady Wildcats with a great play on the ball as Elvira Perez with a brilliant second shot finds an opening on the court, and now they are up 2-0. Lady Wildcats with the lead. Lady Lopez serving. They'll set it up to Matthews. She gets a kill. 1-2. Lady Redskins trail. Duran back to serve. Duran with the serve for the Lady Redskins. Back row to Valdez. They'll set it up to Perales. That's long. And now it's 2-2. Duran serving. J-Fig. They'll set it up to Perales. She'll bump it over. Middle set to Matthews. She pushes it across. But a great play by Perales. Anticipating the dink. Good job by Valdez to keep it in play. Garcia pushes it over. Little miscommunication as the Lady Wildcats were trying to converge on that, and they all stopped. So a point for the Lady Redskins. 3-2, they lead by 1. I'm going to say that's long. Point Lady Wildcats, 3-3. Elena Espinosa back to serve. Nino. Second shot over. Great job by Peña. And this time the second shot by Perez goes across. Espinosa. They'll set it up to Peña. Nino with a good save. Peña sending it back. That's long. Point Lady Redskins. 4-3. They lead by 1. Erica Garcia with the serve. Back row to Juarez. Lopez. Peña. Good save by the Lady Redskins. Into the net. Point Lady Wildcats. 4-4. Alina Carmona back on the court for your Lady Wildcats. And Micaela Perales back to serve. 5-4, they lead by 1. That goes into the net. Now it's 5-5. J-Fig comes back onto the court. Emily Torres makes her appearance back onto the court for the Lady Redskins. And they'll send Amaria Matthews back to serve. They'll set it up to Matthews. That is long. And now the Lady Wildcats up by 1, 6-5. Carmen Perez back onto the court for your Lady Wildcats. And Carissa Perez will go back to serve. Back row to Nino. They'll set it up to Torres. That goes into the net. 7-5. Lady Wildcats up by 2. Perez with the serve. Setting it up to Nino. J-Fig. Perez to Peña. Blocked by the Lady Redskins, but good play by Carmona. Peña has it blocked again. This time the Lady Wildcats can't get it back, and it's now just a 1-point lead for your Lady Wildcats. 7-6. Lady Redskins will send Crawford back to serve. Back to Juarez. Lopez, I'm sorry. In the middle. That's Torres. Peña bumps it over. Set it up to, this time to Garcia. Great play down here on the bottom from Perez. Second shot over. Great hustle by Juarez, and Carmona sends it over. Nino from the back row, and Carmona with the big block at the net. Lady Wildcats up by 2, 8-6. Peña with the serve. Setting it up to Torres. Great job by Espinosa to send it right back. Again, Torres. This time she gets it to fall. Cuts into the lead. Now the Lady Redskins trailing only by 1, 7-8, and they'll send Lawson back to serve. Lawson with the serve. Second shot over. Great job by Espinosa to send it right back. Set it up to Torres. Torres into the net. Point Lady Wildcats, 2-point lead. Micaela Perales back on the court. And J Fig back to serve. Back row. Second shot over. Great job at the net by Perez to get it across. Garcia with a big swing. J Fig with a great save. Espinosa gets it over, but the Lady Redskins, great play on it, and that's a kill by Nino. Matthews back on the court. Lady Redskins trailing by 1, 8-9. They'll send Nino back to serve. Valdez. Great job there by Perez. Valdez got to get it over. She does. Espinosa at the net, but it goes wide left on her. And now we are tied at 9. Nino with the serve. Great job by Perez with the break of the serve. Perales with a big swing. Great play by the Lady Redskins. That time it's long. And Lady Wildcats once again on top, leading by 1, 10-9. Substitution. Lady Lopez back on the court. She'll go back to serve. With a 1-point lead, 10-9. To the back row to Crawford. That's Matthews. Great save by J-Fig. Nino hustling and tracking it down. Garcia sending it over. Valdez. Lopez. Lady Wildcats getting it over. First shot right back. Espinosa. Great save there from Nino. High at the net. And a good play at the net by Valdez. I'm sorry, that's not Valdez, that's Valero. Double hit. A carry, Carry on the side of the Lady Redskins. Lady Wildcats up by 2, 11-9. Lopez serving. Great play by Espinosa. Valdez trying to get it back. Misplayed as she mistimed her jump, but a great effort. Trailing by 1, Lady Redskins 10-11. They'll send Duran back to serve. J-Fig first shot right back across. Pushed across. J-Fig has to go track it down. She does. They'll send it up to Espinosa. She's got to bump it over. Nino tracking it down, getting it across. Setting it up, Valdez. And a good job by Lopez. J-Fig with a big save. And goes right back across. Nino sets it up to Garcia. Valdez. Lopez. And that's Perez sending it over. And in the corner. Good play. 2-point lead for your Lady Wildcats. Espinosa back to serve. Elena Espinosa with the serve. Good job by J-Fig. They'll set it up to Peña, but that's long. (11-12), Lady Redskins trailing by 1. Erica Garcia back to serve. Garcia with the serve. Peña, J-Fig. Nino. Duran will set it up to Matthews. And a good play by Juarez. This time at the net, it's Valero. And it just plays on the top, falls inside Lady Redskins, but they played it well. They'll set it up to the corner to Peña. That goes into the net. And now we are tied at 12. Garcia serving for the Lady Redskins. Back to Juarez. They'll set it up to Peña, and that goes into the net. And now the Lady Redskins with a 1-point lead, 13-12. Timeout on the court. And we'll take one as well. You're enjoying Lady Wildcat Volleyball right here on K-West.
In 1921, 100 years ago, WISD started educating the area children. Bring 2 sack lunches and tools to help clear a field for athletics, the notice said. Buildings from the early years serve as a reminder of how far we have come. Through all the history and over time, educating students, expanding horizons, changing the world, helping build this community. Weslaco ISD, 100 years in the making, and still the right choice.
Erica Garcia with the serve for the Lady Redskins as they lead 13-12 here in set number 2. They lead by 2 sets. We are in set 3, as I just mentioned. That one not played. And now it's a 2-point lead, 14-12. Garcia serving. Back row to Juarez. Second shot over by Lopez. They'll set it up in the middle to Matthews. She dinks it over, but a great play by Valero. And getting up there high and playing it well is Perez. Peña has to get it across. She does. Set it up again for Matthews. Juarez with a great play on that one. Lopez over by Peña. Second shot over by Duran. Set up by Perez. Peña. Duran down to the bottom of Lawson. Great play by the Lady Wildcats. Second shot over. J-Fig. That one goes into the net. Great effort from Valero to try to play it off the net. Couldn't quite get it. And now it's a 3-point lead by the Lady Redskins. 15-12. Garcia serving. Set it up to Peña. Blocked. Lady Wildcats able to send it across. Down here to the bottom. Set up to Lawson. That goes long. Point. Lady Wildcats. They trail by 2, 13-15. Carmona back on the court for J-Fig. Perales will go back to serve. Perales with the serve. They'll set it up to Matthews. She'll push it across. Great job by Peña as that one played off the top of the net. But it's a kill for the Lady Redskins. 16-13. They are up by 3. Matthews back to serve. Matthews with the serve. Back to Perez. J-Fig. Peña. Matthews, Duran in the middle by Torres. She pushes it over. And Perez sends it right back, and the Lady Redskins can't play it. Point Lady Wildcats. They trail only by 2, 14-16. J-Fig will go back. No, she's not. They're going to send Carissa Perez back to serve. So Perez with the serve for your Lady Wildcats. To Nino. Second shot by Duran over. Juarez knocked over by Perez. They'll set it up in the middle to Torres, and that's long. And now it's only a 1-point deficit for your Lady Wildcats, 15-16. Bettis with the serve. All the way to the back to Ramirez. That one close to the net, but played well by Lawson, but it goes wide on her. And now we are all knotted up at 16. Bettis with the serve. To Ramirez, Duran, Nino. Played by Lopez in the back row. That goes into the net. Point Lady Wildcats. Now they are up by 1, 17-16. Bettis serving. And that's a kill from Torres. 17-17. Serena Crawford will go back to serve. Juarez. Bettis double hit by the Lady Wildcats. 18-17, Lady Redskins on top. Crawford serving. Back to Juarez. That's Bettis. Into the net. 19-17. Lady Redskins on top by 2. Crawford serving. Back row. Good play there by Lopez. In the middle. That is in. That's a kill from Torres. 20-17. Lady Redskins on top. Crawford will continue to serve. Good save by Juarez. Great hustle from Carmona. Sent across by your Lady Wildcats. And that's an empty area where the Lady Redskins are able to place it, and now they lead by 4, 21-17. Timeout on the court. We'll be right back.
Before Harlan Block raised the flag over Iwo Jima, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. There he played for the Panthers, won a championship, and learned some of the leadership skills he and 7 other students used while serving in the Marines. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prominent graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For war hero Harlan Block, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Crawford serving for the Lady Redskins, leading 21-17. Here in set number 3, they lead 2-0 as they took the first 2 sets 25-16. Now they're up 22-17. Crawford serving. Coming onto the court is Elvira Perez. Crawford with the serve. Juarez. Sent across by Carmona. Second shot over. They'll set it up in the middle to Torres. And the Redskins with another point. 23-17. Leading by 6. Crawford serving. J-Fig. Lopez. Sent across by Peña. Set it up to Nino. J-Fig with a good save. Back to Peña. She gets it over. Middle set to Torres. J-Fig with the save. Peña third shot across. Second shot over. Peña sends it right back. Nino They'll set it up in the middle. No, they bring it across down to the bottom, and it's Garcia singing it over. In the middle to Torres. She dinks it over. Peña with the first shot right across. Lawson pushing it over. Setting it up. Little bump to Peña. Into the net. 24-17. Lady Redskins with a chance to put it away here. 3-0. 24-17. Crawford with the serve. J-Fig. Second shot over from Lopez. Nino. Can't be played by the Lady Wildcats. And the Lady Redskins take the third set, win the match 3-0. 25-16, 25-16, 25-17. Want to thank Vinny Berry for the great camera work. I am Joe Aguilar saying good night from the Weslaco East High School Gymnasium, where the Lady Redskins defeat your Lady Wildcats 3-0. We'll see you next time right here on KWest.